Welcome to another episode of All About Alzheimer's. Today we're tackling a topic that doesn't get talked about enough: money. That's right. Let's talk about the financial impact of Alzheimer's. For many families, the diagnosis itself is heartbreaking. But what often goes undiscussed is how devastating Alzheimer's can be on someone's financial well-being, long before that diagnosis is even made. What's particularly alarming is that changes in financial behavior are often one of the first red flags. People might begin missing bill payments, making impulsive financial decisions, or even investing in risky schemes. Unfortunately, falling for scams is also common. In fact, a 2024 joint study by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York and Georgetown University showed something really concerning. They found that credit scores of individuals who eventually developed memory disorders began to drop a full 5 years before diagnosis. Even more striking, they were already falling behind on mortgage payments, credit cards, and other bills before a doctor ever gave them a formal diagnosis. Here's the data. 2 years before diagnosis, the probability of credit card delinquency was 21% higher. Mortgage delinquency was up by 11%. This tells us something important. The financial signs of Alzheimer's can show up long before the medical ones. The study outlines the financial impact of Alzheimer's in 3 distinct stages. Early stage: difficulty tracking monthly bills or sticking to a budget. Simple maths becomes harder. Routine financial tasks take longer. And you might notice unusual or unnecessary purchases. Middle stage: things like bank statements become confusing. Important payments get missed. Sadly, this is the point where scammers often take advantage. Later stage: managing money becomes impossible without help. Care costs rise, and families often have to begin planning for long-term care. So, what can we do about this? Here are some key steps that families can take, ideally as early as possible. Start the conversation early, even if it feels awkward. Talk with respect and empathy, not judgment. Collaborate, don't criticize. You're working with them, not against them. Set up automatic bill payments to reduce missed deadlines. Budget together and check in regularly. Consider working with a financial advisor who understands Alzheimer's specific planning. And don't wait too long to discuss power of attorney. Make sure your loved one is still able to participate in the decision. It's hard, we know. But having these conversations early can make all the difference. With the right planning and a bit of empathy, you can help preserve your loved one's assets, their dignity, and their independence. And if you're looking for practical next steps, we've created a free guide just for caregivers like you. Head to allaboutalzheimers.ai to download your free guide and start putting these tips into action today. Thanks for listening to All About Alzheimer's. If you found today's episode helpful, consider sharing it with someone who might need it. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.